Alright, obviously, I'm a movie biakwaba. Na I'm from Bramege TV and platform way eso. Yankopon enhyira papa. Na abusua jandem bi ahyase ekoso. Enkrofo bi nima ahyase eye nneema bi. Ni na ne se mobeka ya yewura John Mahama ebedi so as a president no 3 days na wodi no office. Na dum so na ewo Ghana no sebi asan ema na homene so ni na ne se Kufado aban ijai ekapa edito hono eka kese pa o edito hono nti asa the timer na Mahama yeso ni inno Ghana ye 5 hours oil pe ene wo stock but enkofo na nka no kore ankyere Ghana for ni na ne se they have a plan to what to disgrace Mahama yewura His Excellency no makoka se o akwane bae yanka so ntimi nhwe Ghana yi obae on se dum so aba abusia ene ukopiem e o radio TV so ankofo binom a omo from ho journalist or in the name of the obedient no omo chase kika nsem bi na bi nipa wodi mutintimai pa eye Vim lady Afia Poki saa woman we wo de bia meka minim de ha no because ninsem bi oka no sebi odwen ho wonti ase oka nsem bi odwen ho wonti ase minim but anyway yenko na yenkuti Kelvin Tailor in fact waye ne ho adwuma watete biama no na yebi de pass waye ne sa yenkuti nsem no emfa embra ne koba na kai na ebeto aso yem platform we eso meso so be subscribe na wa like dwumadi na wa share na foforo ye biare bo madina fa comment to like what you say me fa credit no Emma Kelvin Tailor Loud Silence TV ena moboya yenso yitimi nya ensem we bi edbeso mo yenko na yenkuti nsem a Kelvin Tailor wade to edwa efa saa jandam na nkofo binum ziga of Kesben FM mo achase omo yeye no in fact wa momo right response reply pa no share enti yenko na yenkuti ensem no emfa embre yankopon ehira
because asema wo kan ni ti ene ne nan ewen asem na wo kan say eye NDC and NPP they align for the past 8 years. Has NDC have they been in charge of anything in Ghana? NDC even in parliament when they try to stop these fools from doing what they are doing. Now mon KWASIA for the radio, so you don't want to speak on it. Inti dum so bande na dum so be koswa for 3 months. Why are you blaming John Mahama? Why? When John Mahama says he's going to come solve problems, sir. Into a two problem, that's a problem that on any so catch one. KWASIA ba into ko Peace FM ura studio ho. Now obey adwuma na ya sign a contract ura ha mic ni ho no. Because Mike in Uko Busasa Mike when you are against a management. There's no mic. The mic is going to help you to work. The question is, before they came into power, these people were supposed to buy diesel. They refused to buy it. They used the money. So the question we need to be asking the past government is, why don't we have diesel? Because you can't tell me 3 days diesel in Asa. So tell us, how did this happen? Because even these people are about power, 3 days, they have not signed any document. So why don't we have diesel sitting there? KWASIA say people don't read. Now who read what you are saying? When you read, how do you understand what you read? I don't know KWASIA, how do you understand? You cannot hear saying, oh, there me yama sa girl when you say wabong, but I just saw the answer. Ya fa Peace FM no, ura studio say oko kind news no, oko mic ni ho no. What question management? Where is the mic? There's no mic, no. And it's just what time management, no. You are calling them because that is what is going to help you do your job. Now, the NDC government came into office. This government told us they have solved themselves and that we will not have a generational problem or whatever problem. At this point, after 3 days, there's no light, there's no diesel. Into what are we blaming the NDC? I didn't blame John Mahama and NDC for. Why are you telling us NDC is not telling you the truth? The people who are supposed to be questioned, on KWASIA tribal political party, no. Question them. Busomo, adentine wahane. Why are we here after 3 days? Ade John Mahama by omunum diesel nina. The day near Sir John Mahama ino, omukonum petrol nina. Mumusan KWASIA for no na chichidi di omenimu say. A day na moka chire, didn't you people tell us that you people have made sure that we have energy, we have diesel to power our generators? And these fools sit on TV. Now more catch the Ghana for they should read. There's so be already be at the tiasi. Any fool can read. Any fool can read. Kwasiebia to me kinkai. Na entiasia ni nehia. Kwasiebia to me kinkai or Twimbia to me kind news or radio so. Na news no send be making yansa no eni nehia. Enti you don't read the youth of this day. Who read eh? And international na be boy out there be. Who read you know. Utini de pem ban and your boat. The issue is, how did we get here today? Sanka John Mahama's administration they have been in power for 6 months, 7 months. Now me experience do so, then I'll be like, you know something? At least the people who left office, they were able to leave a backlog. I know. Answer on free office, no, they made sure said diesel the power plant are running. You were supposed to run from there. Before John Mahama entered office, near Doom plant, diesel new. Now the KWASIA America catch Ghana for they don't read. They don't read in Ghana because what my boy international. What with the international Albert in America into Ghana for they don't read. And there was some pre with my Eddie Pokra for with him to so yakoko. Some KWASIA deal way no more from now. And we are not supposed to stop. We are not supposed to stop. We need to stay on them because with him, a deal way a deliberate. In some own say. Okan nsem na akoduru baby no osian baomia obetia ne kasa na nekufo na oblemu no. What she's trying to tell you when they say abana woto and what ababoni, that is what this thing is trying to tell you. The oppressor catch on say adentina woto abama John Mahama, don't blame baomia, don't blame Ekufuado. KWASIA, we shouldn't blame them. Who should we blame? For 8 good years these people were paid. For 8 good years they told us that omo de omo to power generators. And then 8 good years, 3 days away free power generators in Yedum. And now Yama visa na bedroom so good. I did him na empower Ghana. Mona mahemu son. Yama visa na brand na bedroom so good. Now Johnson in your diesel na petrol generator in your juma. Mo yan KWASIA for. Yama ansini biem. Me humba bebre wo radio so. Opa oba wa bon wo radio so as I get away. I'm telling you. When in your catch no one radio with the ultimate catch you uko radio so come despite the obejo KWASIA sam na do na radio so she knows nothing. Umbrella wants me and chira na Umbrella wants. So the jandam now more person this is how they want to start it. This is the strategy. So right now they are going to make you feel say problem here John Mahama de bae. They are going to make you feel say well abana wotu and one to abapa. John Mahama has been president for 3 years, 3 days. 3 days. In 3 days, when we Juma John Mahama 3 days when we Juma John Mahama KWASIA for betina Ghana so 8 years. A Juma John Mahama in 3 days in KWASIA for into Manyabi. 3 days we are on radio screaming and want to bring our stupid tribal things out because your party free power. KWASIA for NPP bar power. When to man kind of crunch and KWASIA for we. Mo betina radio so na mo to be. Na mo bubu be. And I wait there unnecessary mina so wait there be the den and anymore and I buy wait there KWASIA ba and the when you know ebe ka say NDC who be advise NDC who be blame NDC 8 years mo betra radio so na mo bu be KWASIA for 8 years 2017 KWASIA for ba power na betra kurum ha I don't want him 8 good years mo betra radio so ye betuma bo mo voice akire mo e ho na mo bu be an ye de anim ewiase de nipa bu a otu omo fo omo nte na aban de se ne beye no ontumi nka asem no and when we say John Mahama ni NDC aba omo de omo accommodate KWASIA asem enti I say ote ebuom wo hwe na no fia se vin I say ote ebuom I say antrohwe e na otete mic ase na okeka KWASIA asem why when him say antrohwe ba etete mic e chikeka KWASIA asem question the administration na omo say omo de omo ye adwuma no Share a car at Daho, billions of dollars. Every single time, IPPs, they are independent power producers, they were telling the government, pay us our money. Radio, go and ask the IPPs how much this government is owing them. Munko busa IPPs, no. Billions of dollars they are owing them. They were not paying them. Every time these IPPs can say, "Unim, you pull it out." You can't afford to be after the money. They just incurred debt. You people did not see anything wrong. Mo papa japade na nke yen sanke be mu de. Na mo hwa de maka kire mo. Dum so jandam monko Kesbin. Kwasia we so kasa.
Yes, Kwame. First of all, Originapo. He has every right to tell us the state of Ghana energy, the power. They make what I say. Mr. Krapa issue ya okay. Kwame.
Yes.
Let's also babonting ebe kire yen. DM Originapo come. You just swipe the person, but what may details? Say what is left can only cater for this country for 5 hours, right? The oil now can for 5 good hours. So Nelson Kura Krapa Babontin Obakase, no, it is never true. We left this a bit me a cater for us for beer this period of time. Then we are sad, automatically you have assigned the media to cross check, and I say the media to chase that fact. So we go then not omobi enu ninano yeah there one can asem you know yeah we say but you see Kwame honorable Abujnapo
yeah
ma make us asem we see fanchano the oil
yes
all right to do that to tell her the state, but Ghanaians are not interested. Ghanaians wouldn't be interested in this, I'm telling you. He made us to understand that government needs $50 million to buy fuel. That was about 4 months ago, 3 months ago. Our parliament, as a ranking member of Energy and Mines Committee, he said it. So it is there that there's no money. And so today, Saaka only 5 gallons, even 1 liter. Obian me said there was no money. You understand? That is why we voted against this government. The reason why they voted out this country, they voted out NPP. They say, state na ni woman and conforce ye $50 million to purchase fuel for the thermal plants. And $50 million na ye nyano. Adiano kwa na eko for medum. So we voted out NPP. Send your buy adianu dum kra. That is that. And about power.
Yes,
Kwame.
Yeah.
Men are now what you conquer Ashanti region. And what ya umasono. He is not interested in the technical things going on. The debate. Go and look for this money. Go and fill the gas. Today is a doom so the bar. Obiabe catcher say Mahama brought Dumso. Akufo-Addo came to kill Dumso.
Yes,
then Mahama came again. Dumso is there. I'm telling you, because he's giving us a picture. Jamaican watch I say because committee is here. Say that be kwa nebi a free case bena.
Yeah.
Microphone ya juma and I'm Mr. Kojo Preko. I mean you Mr. Kojo Preko. Mr. Kojo Preko eko microphones ni bi nya adwuma we nya adwuma obi foforo eba nipa na oba because of that na a delivering koso entimi koso yi nipa na oba enkofo se Mr. Preko nya ade and ye de na eko nipa na oba he has no excuse to complain because listeners know at 8 a.m. say delivering a here omo.
Yes, man.
Jamaican watch I say. It's a free say Mr. Preko nyade and yamana comedy perform. You have no right to complain about me buy microphones nya adwuma ne that. Nobody is interested in that. The otie na otie on kokko no wonim sad no woni ha and wetie ye. they should move and go and work. Whether Herbert Grappa will come out with idea you say so addressing here as I say more details. Yes, as a former energy minister, we need details. Jamaican what I say, but one farmer who loses. Yes, he's gone. That is why people were not interested in Boache Jacon's jargons. He was telling us that NDC have signed a contract, take-or-pay contract with independent power producers. You were paying $40 million every month. Nobody was interested in that. What we're interested in is keep the light on, because Mahama brought your friend say Ameri. He brought Ameri and car power. Yes, car power. And 3 months before the election, there was no doom so.
Yes, man.
Election 2016, there was no doom so. It's a fact, So you came to power. Nessa normal el Kochua. Tell the people the truth and can't question the previous government. They are gone. There's no amount of excuse, no amount of technicalities and legalities to tell us say who the be question and do don't kwaku for. Say be or say be asabi. Or we na be papa bit in the baby. He's watching. So go and fix the problem, then yes, move on.
Yes,
don't go casting be the power. I would have wished, Kwame, this country yen swallow your egos. Now yen borrow ideas. Salif Johnson told President Mahama, which I read it yesterday, that John, you have a major role to play as you leave the state house. You still have a major role to play to develop Ghana, Africa, and worldwide, because we need your competence. We need ideas. Some normal Kano American tisao. Other advanced countries no more advanced no. You call about the Biani and Yajanetisao. Alan has the great transformational plan. He said that let us use nuclear. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is telling you that we use solar panels so that it can cut down the energy cost.
Sir, Wangasawati, Kelvin FM. Wabotai. Akwa any speciality in the end. Adebechino yes pause. Adebechino entertainment so. Or Kasati said you nimi nyansa. Do can you KWASIA? He's pained. Maybe some people almost simple question. Did he know say na Ghana deca over $50 million and sana NPP free power? It took Abu Jinapor John to come and tell us on as a ranking member in parliament and Obeka Chere before elections to say Ghana deca. You hear this amount of money. Did he know? Wakwashe Cambodia suit to be a twapai. Here are the Jagopo. Wakwashe Cambodia suit a twapai ako a race course akwaje tie. The shirt to mu yakoyo tradition or hot because na genius as antifu Jimmy. Inti wabetina ho. Me see the question I want to ask him and that fool sitting there so he host no. They do no research. Obudi fufu mo kan mo bomb ben kwin. No betina radio so I'm calling my petition. The question is Sanka Jinapor John and the country before say you hear $50 million and over and sending your power anka win him. Why don't you ask the NPP say why didn't they tell us that? We are KWASIA. We are dying. Muma Jimmy na moti radio so you don't understand what you are doing. Inti Sanka Abu Jinapor and the country about 3-4 months ago say you hear over $50 million. And sana kane ne jina so from some timer and tinka who out to one ade when we saw MPP no say ade no one be kan kire say kada ho KWASIA eno dia on person be kan wansem, but you are quick to say they should solve the problem. Sanka MPP no ka kire a year ago say e kada wa anka that problem would have been solved anka KWASIA anka sikam ne campaign nke dey solve this problem no anka $60 billion now mo ko twa no Bank of Ghana no anka dey solve problem no anka KWASIA mpenyi ka cathedral ni sika na nke solve problem no we Jimmy. So you knew. Why didn't you blame? Why were you not blaming the government for hiding such an information from us? You want to blame John Mahama? Kotreba. Mo ayana mo bodam. Mo ayana mo bodam. Mo just say nyina na edibo from kwan mo bodam. mo bodam mo gin say efo me say I na mo bodam wo ochina wo kan sports ochina wo kan entertainment na akwa ofri he to so say onim nyansa asema wo kan nyansa ba akumpo nim nyansa enti John Mahama be the president 3 days no o party KWASIA party NPP na for 8 years they knew that they were building debt no omo hide from we Ghanaians no. You are not blaming those people, but you are rather blaming a government that has been in power for 3 days. Oh, your chain. And that, so because radio, so near the Juma Mobi, Naso Bana Mike in Juma, Nasa Nipano, and then, oh, Debiano, Mamincha de Omoye. When foolish MPP boys, so. Oh, so Casano, or see, Nema Nena Nabi o Konkoli, eh? A dean of a bononte that. Omo create impression between Timu say. Omo asif for the Domi and Crassif for Tomo Domon Tibiase. Into the Bia so steady boys we Asante for radio swa. No akobo kro be say oh me na bi o won kwantambrade ono de obetiase because opese unya idea bi say ono na sefo no nko school na na sefo no de omo no omo te say robot omo no you cannot convince them sa no mo de aye ye nuanom Asante for no bia beduru ha what is so akasa ne na bi otetema ne na bi bi otesunyane dabi obebo din bi na wa kire wo say omo de omo ye nkurasefo enti omo nkurasefo de ohiane ne kanea na wanka ne kura nche kurasini na ebede no so ba ekromni enitina na KWASIA mpani ka kire Ghana fo ene Asantefo ene Asanteman se omo de t-shirt ni gele every say na adwini mu no ebi mu ye nkurasefo enti sa small boy we na nimu ba we se amane na asia begina o say I solve it because we don't okay me see H.E John Mahama from your own mouth o see ono na be ka kire say NPP for ye deka over $50 million. Did the NPP say it was a lie? We Jimmy for. Na momodwin say ye nyina ye mmoa te se mumu bi on. Momodwin say mo betima tena radio so amisinform Ghana for. Senka o ye journalist a onim nyansa o nya journalist o radio na ayefo and obetina bi so. Senka o so ya branch a onim nyansa. The first question you need to be asking is say so why didn't the NPP tell us that there was a debt sitting there? Yeah. And then the chest on nyansa with Jimmy. Mode pain. Mode tribe na ye edien. Mode cat politics. And inta de biano mu wie no na moto da hot se akoko kontwa. Mode tribe ni pain. Mo mfa nyansa enya politics and discussing national issues. Because the question is simple. So aban no no hide a candy from Ghana for that abino is an abaya and it's obiati omo, and then we are not supposed to blame this government because there was debt. When they call it or raises alarm no the same John Mahama, why are you not applauding him and telling the NPP they have deceived Ghanaians? Because for the past 8 years it means NPP nim say ekada ho no mutena so and omo nim say den debi no omo wini power omo sa dada mo inti ende no sa better clear say na ekada ho why are you blaming John Mahama and the NDC? E show you giant. Go back to your lessons. Oko church onye be go paper so oka se ba ko no ahwe a modwen se ye nyina ye Jimmy he on se okasa no o se krapa na oye se ECG boss se de no ebeka se no na nka o se krapa no den maye more clarification se ne be hu se ne beka se now what stops you from going to krapa to question him? We Jimmy for what makes you a media house? What stops you from calling Krapa on your show to question him and ask him those relevant questions? Oh, Chama Krapa na oya kromfo willingly wababo ncha beka nukra natural. Lazy ass niggas. And I'm on radio so. Lazy ass niggas. Go there and work. Ojan Krapa no enembe cheche muncho. Question Krapa. Go to him and question him. But you are sitting there for the Krapa who is a criminal to come and tell you he's a criminal? You are not going behind the scenes to go do your own checks. When John Mahama raised the issue, said we needed $50 million. Did you approach the minister then? Did you approach the energy boss then? You are fools. We are more dirty people. Mono no petition ko didi bofro nkwa betina radio so a mo hunyanyan na mo tutu ntosio mo bu nkwase be ene na mo pese Ghana fo gidi na mo de say kuro no. No. We need to be very, very honest in our deliberation and our discussions. Where is the problem coming from? Now I just said John Mahama mobile and $300 million da ho and who jua tibia or de asla any those contingency fund to one. Can you say we have a problem today? In KWASIA for we buy a debia John Mahama fund the bio creative in nine way with you much no they finish the money. They did not leave anything. Introduce John Mahama to scan come back just a power never doom. Who wants to be associated with a doom so we are boa. Hey, mo me mamu warning. Me mamu serious warning. Hey, man here there's somebody come because what you people are doing, you don't want this country to move forward. I have no problem when you speak the truth. I have no problem. So what can ukre echere omo mutie una? Me no any problem yeah. But some person the mic way essay krona. You better say first. And sometimes people are like Kevin. You are not supposed to say people should go after them. Massa, Mike back say and say Rwanda. Mike, one person. Because of lies. Because of lies into millions of people because of KWASIA na semba kubia or here na just be transfer crew into say the whole country. Let us not underestimate the power of a mic. Let us never do that. Let us not hide behind we are not going to be then somebody. No, we need to let them understand because anything rules and regulations, every job be your rules governing the job. There's a reason why when you become a journalist, when you sit on radio, there are rules and regulations you need to work within. Because the moment you get out of that periphery or that rule, you are causing chaos and you are basically causing harm. And that is what these people are doing. They are not sticking to the facts. They are stepping out of the facts and then touching on people's sentiment, nerves. They are trying to incite groups against a government. That is dangerous. And they need to understand. It is dangerous. It can destroy this nation. It can destroy a whole generation. You don't let any fool sit there and say, because your radio sunti, me say. Let's take this simple. When a man who say a kadaho, that Napo or three mukrobo no Napo catch the Ghana for say the car. Yakobusa Napo say a yet dumusaba no say nyanko timetable kwasi afo mutena ho din manka bibia. John Abujina pono ye NDC ne beka kire mu say meti committee so e ka da ho nie mukọ e minister wo question no manye mo sora no panama kwahye full suit abetena ho adan a ye ne e wa santimemu ye de tickets be ye ne nim nyansa. You could not approach the government. You could not pose the questions. You allowed the debt to swell. And after a couple of months, I could do $90 million. Odo KWASIA de woto achinchiri to say on tiasie na wona na bia otikonko no on de on tiasie we agimifo eno na ye dane no no e be ma wona na tiasie say wo udi na tro na ye pese ote no kure na se se bia mutwa atro to John Mahama so on the dum so ba ya and the Ghana for be hu no kure no ye mpeni biem e ma mutwa san tro no wona na otikonko ne ye be ka no kure a kire no agimifo mutiti radio so na KWASIA sam mutiti radio so mutu fin mon kenkan my adwene say ye de enka binyanko di ma o ga we de otomfufo anka radio minimum no we de menya na yi ase san KWASIA de na mutu radio so you are not looking at the bigger picture. You are not looking at the issues. Look at the real issues. Who is supposed to be blamed here? I nana kufuade there or really biti baby into on the mfano share. That is why we call account. Oh, when you get journalists sit on radio and TV to say the past government omudi enti eye damage omo be nyina no enya omo problem eye ne problem a oye KWASIA. So tie journalists etna the radio so obi also ka politics e ka kire say oh aban na obaye no sa aban no omo be say bibia se sia do mo wie mu na mo power de ebe ma power no aye adwuma no say ye be kwakoso sankofo no pa. It's part of the governance. The accountability part is part of the governance. In KWASIA for we upamane NDC for NDC NPP for tringum omo betena ho akem yehu bi da we dia witch hunting KWASIA. How do you want us to solve our problems? How do you want us to get our money back? 90 million no and 50 million no why papa na emetua wo ohun apre a ushu to ati no pastor out radio so e kasa utru mu nyina adori nsuwe wo ubetume $50 million. Where should we go get the money? Mahama ban den okasa odi another tax abeto so KWASIA pay wa betra kase and the NDC and on the tax aba intin KWASIA for no mu wie sika no. Why are you telling us omu de omu wie omu ti omu baby? No, they are still supposed to answer questions. They are supposed to be questioned. They are supposed to show us why this happened. Accountability is very vital when it comes to nation building. You cannot neglect accountability and expect a government to be able to succeed. No. Intimo sa jimino mumi enjai. The problem we are seeing today NPP in a KWASIA and they need to prove to us say enyomo e was say omo wi asika no omutia a whole journalist sit and say Ekufuado we are kotena onum ni wi nti ye na yembre nti Ekufuado ne nkofo no sika ombe wi ana you should not worry about it but Mahama nkope sika mbra na wo papa na asase yesen ye ka so obi anfa ne papa asase mbra wo papa wa asase ye ka so obi anyi 20,000 Ghana wo benya bi ofui instead of you to demand people to account for their stewardship no or KWASIA to wash a race course tie gin so uni nyansa chen unia santini na ono gina kejetia ton poboa na wa adwene ya wo se what has been inti sa Jimmy Kasa we bi and this is the jandam sa nyuma we yam pene mane nkoso. I am telling you Ghanaians, yeah, me started the 2025 season. I've not started. Me say 2025, I've not opened my season yet. But when it is necessary for me to step in, I'll step in. Anything in the umuha. And sign your way no person started to meet mama mani nyejuma. Let's give John Mahama the room to work. 3 days, the John Mahama, you know, 8 years, Ekufuado or the Baumie. 3 days, the John Mahama, you Ghana. 8 years, San KWASIA for Intumanye. No pressure from anybody. No pressure. Because KWASIA for you didn't give Ekufuado any pressure. No animal should give John Mahama pressure. He needs to work at his own pace. He is ready to serve and is willing to work. His experience, his record shows. The kind of people he's appointing out is showing, say, KWASIA NPP, Jimmy for the gum. No pressure. No fool should try to come sit on radio. Baby, ma NDC for pressure. Baby, yes, I didn't there. And they won't take your break because speed in there, they banner. I bet it's some force in Amuchino. You people should get these things right. John Mahama and the NDC, every government to be a baby, we have the right to criticize the government. It's a fact. We'll be able to criticize them, but it should be constructive. You need to have facts. It needs to make sense. But so why didn't be say or power no or when people every power into person by force or the pressure be by NDC so and the Ghana nenya would de and yes you de. We are going to stay on you fools for a long time. We are not going to stop. We are going to kill Jandam. John Mahama, Professor Nano Pokwajiman, NDC government, no pressure. 8 years, KWASIA for we, mama pressure. Ekufuado to me ba asantimemu, no akache kwabre for some KWASIA for on your mokwan don't peromunye. Inyan na mumbe mashisha munantem se mfui mwentuman kasa. Achichidie we ya, sebio, ye tulinisha chobox mukotono no, oba asantimemu di nakonyo betinaso, ekachile munyina mugwa asantimemu se. Kwabre for omofam KWASIA nko onya kwan omonto munyina mo be madane te se de Poki ehyehyehye munantem motena ho din toto be KWASIA for mo be aba ana mo be bube ana mo be kire mmema asem mo mmema asem no maka hye de mo mane nka munantem. No pressure from nobody. John Mahama is going to work. You have the right to criticize. It should be constructive. Don't try ma obia menna na adwene. Nobody in Ghana on Hinio, Sofuo, Konfuo, nobody can give John Mahama pressure. When the bosom net 8 years, when to man the pressure, we are ready to help build this nation. See, NDC government in the wronger, people like us, we will use the facts to criticize them. Yeah. When the NDC government wronger, I'll not just come and sit here and say, hey, I'll bring the documents to criticize them. That is what we are going to do from today. Bring your facts to criticize. Do not use that's our pain, you know. That everlasting pain that is going to be there for about 36 years. And some who power be, you know, don't try and use that everlasting pain to try and confuse Ghanaians. We are going to make sure the right things are done. We are going to make sure the government is given the room to deliver. We are going to make sure, say, every single thing be Obia need the right to think, say, obey to me the pain, yaw, be on the party, and KWASIA party be every power, any tribe or time be babatina radio. So you people won't take your break. John Mahama, no pressure. Professor Nano Pokwajiman, no pressure. They are the presidents in Ghana. They work and we believe in them. There's hope today. And we will make sure we guide them. We try everything possible to criticize them constructively with the right evidence to make sure they deliver for Ghanaians. That's it. Wow, why you so the other way? After this short break.
All right, so semno ene yakwakuti ediabano. Enti Minia Pain Kelvin Tailor. Yankopon shira papa. Se wetimi akyere se ampa uyobia upeno kore na uka ho bi ɛna yɛde yɛwura John Dramani Mahama ɛbaeɛ. Madi kan aka yɛwura John Dramani Mahama ne ba waba no me a metia no me ɔyɛ adeɛ bi ɛnyaa sebi me mɛtena hanom ɛnyinya atwem mɛka ama Ghanafoɔ nyinaa hu sɛ adeɛ a papa yi ɛnyɛ because after all menye NDC ni menye NPP ni I don't belong to any political party. Na mmom yɛpɛ sɛ ɔman no ne yiedie ɔman ne yiedie ɛne yi na yɛdwen ho sɛ Ghana bɛkɔ n'anim. So that selfish interest a ɛwɔ nkurɔfoɔ bi adwene mu sɛ ɔmo aban amma NPP akɔ position enti ɛne biribiara ɛkotɔ kyema a yɛmbisa NDC foɔ no masa this is not the time. This is not the time. Enti yɛmmisa yɛn ho sɛ saa 2-3 days no Mahama bɛtena adwam no ɛna ɔmadu nso na ba na asesɛn. Some of the journalists no wodwen ho hu sɛ yɛ kerosene ɛna sɛ bi kerosene ɛna egu ɔmo adwene mu a you don't understand. Biti sɛ Afia Poki a wonim deɛ wotumi yɛ analysis bi a wotie a wo sɛ abayɛ wei kɔ adeɛ ne ha no. Yɛka sɛ wasɔre akɔtena obi man so aburokyire United States of America. Wogye di sɛ Ghana ɛyɛ yi a Akufo-Addo yɛ Ghana yi a ɛnka di nkyɛ wantena hanom anwo ma no. Vim lady Afia Poki a sɛ Akufo-Addo yɛ Ghana yi a ɛnka di nkyɛ wantena Ghana hanom. Wasɔre akɔtena aburokyire ɛna wɔ enjoy life ɛna wosan bi wano keka nsɛmfunu. Yɛbɔ nkɔfoɔ akyi sɛ ɔmbɛyɛ ɔman no yie. Na saa akwantuo no yi na yɛatena yɛ man mu no yɛabuild yɛ man a you are there making unnecessary noise and you are there just kasa here and there. Afia Poki a Vim lady me sometimes ba ne mmaa asɛm ka ya na mempɛ ne ka bebree but saa abayɛ we matie no for so many times the kasa ɔbɛka bi na mi so ɔyɛ pure NPP ni a ɔno no ne deɛ ne sɛ sɛ NPP foɔ ayɛ adeɛ yi na yɛ criticize no ɔnka ho ɔbɛka de afɔre political parties ne nyinaa adeɛ a MDC foɔ nso ayɛ bi da. You see wei yɛmfa nkyɛkyerɛ ɔman nti woyɛ journalist na womfa pɛrepɛre yɛ ɔnyɛ adwuma yɛ journalist na wosuro nokware a ɛne deɛ gyadeɛ woyɛ no ɛne deɛ gyae ɛnka political party bi asɛm ka wɔn tom na tena baabi ne yɛhu sɛ wonyɛ politics but woso do ho bɛgyegye politics mu a ɛnsɛm na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔka no you need to straighten it. Wontumi mfo ano ntotom na wayi w'ani na wato baabi. No, it won't happen. Enti Afia Poki a saa nneɛma ne saa nsɛnsɛm na ɛyɛ a wokeka no in fact it is abhorrent and you better stop it. Mahama yɛsua ne in onyanya 1 week o. Enti na you telling us say ɔyɛ ɔno ɛna ɔdudu nso na ba ana. Yɛsua ne in onyanya 1 week yɛ na ɛde Mahama pae. So obi yɛ adeɛ na sɛ bi adeɛ no ɛnna ne kwan so a we have the right to come here and defend John Dramani Mahama. Sɛ Mahama nso yɛ adeɛ na sɛ ɛnna ne kwan so we have the right to criticize. Yɛn nka nkyerɛ sɛ wɔanyɛ campaign ama no na ɛyɛ John Mahama sɛbi and criticizing no but sɛdeɛ Kelvin kan no criticizing constructively bring the points say ni wura na yɛ ɛna me criticizing no na nyɛ sɛ wokɔfa nsɛmhunu biara te sɛ dwum so a nkɔfoɔ mu agya no hɔ a he is working tirelessly to solve it a na wode akɔyɛ analysis na Kwame Ziga ne tae ne ne coat te sɛ obi a funu a yɛadeda no wɔ ayi na ɔde si Angel na ɔkeka sɔre ɔde si Kesben na ɔkeka deɛ ɔpɛ. Kwame Ziga I thought sɛ wodeɛ nka wo sɛbi woyɛ nyansani wotumi abɔ pew. I thought sɛ Kwame Ziga wodeɛ nka wo nyansa but ɛdeɛ nti ɛnɛ wopɛ sɛ wotɔn wo conscience all because NPP foɔ ntumi amma abɛn all because Ghana foɔ ato aba ati NPP. So what? Ɔmo yɛ ade papa a nka Ghana foɔ bɛto aba ati ɔmo. So you people should stop that selfish interest. Namun Ghana ho kane. You people should think about this country. Mun Ghana ho kane. Namun just answer mfuna sebi ya mudi no. Nti owura yi ba ya obeto kai how address Ghana kachwe se kawi na mabeto no. Nti ye ni heads of state binmi didi nkomo say bitimi solve the looming crisis and that's the energy crisis now. You people are there talking rubbish. Excuse my language. You people are there talking trash. Muye mamboyefo. Chese mo pese mo tag papa na mo kase akwane ba edun so aba. It won't work. It won't work. That kind of jandam, it won't work. Enye juma because in say fadu ijaka kesiye. Yeka abanya wabubusi apanda this fourth republic. Kufado, he is the one. Kufado abanya na wabubusi apa under this fourth republic. Onunso na sebi Ghana for obetina so no di nsebe nkum etrete Ghana for so empo eko ebinima himfi eko da omo se omo sorry before so obechi omo nsem. Mahama penso yihu bisa. Mama inkana kware. Inja is a hypocrite. Inja is a tribal politics. Into right on the money Mahama. Nobody should come out and say anything, just anything trash. If you have nothing to say, shut up. Because I know nobody doing so by. He came to inherited it. Kufado. Enka Mahama pedumsa and konkofa Mary. Power cows, a power dende, and Mokuruma, and Napo, MPB Nkusi, Ashanti region. Senko pedumsa and Konyesa. Yemisa. Mahama free up in 2016. No. 6 months of what fuel and ujana ho. Kufadu live less than 5 hours. And you are there talking trash. Afia Poki, you must learn your lesson. After watching this video, you must learn your lesson. Also, sebi unyansa. Sometimes udrim ha won tiase. Sebi num aya mu kodidi niema bi na omo apatina radio so, omo atina TV so akeka sebi. You don't understand them. What is going on? Obi abeji akumbia 3 days pe ene wanya no office. You are criticizing him so they don't so aba. Dun so ne na tadi ma na o hye ntuom na o hye the bag him no beja to Ghana. Let's be fair and stop that hypocrisy. In just that no. Akufado ajade wi ho no. Ye kan na woto no na o keka nsem bia enyinya. Let's be fair and stop that hypocrisy. Itibinu ya Kelvin Yankopon chirawo. Papa ne ya de anya ye beka. So I don't know the buy Akufado ajaka ho. And he knows it. Grandpa say whoever they knows it. Edintia Dubik Mahama originally free energy sector honor. You be so Edintia Dubik Mahama originally free energy sector honor. Go and find the meaning. Go and find the reasons why he resigned. They can't about what now can say be huno. It is eager. I like you. I like your analysis, but this one you got it wrong. Just answer phone. Say be embo you paying. You might learn your lesson. Kevin Yankopon chirawo. Me mama chiba for United States of America. Mommy and they produce me. Yankopon chira me mama. Mama we be UK a second producer Yankopon chira bibia o hwebege TV no. That is it. It is answer sem na can you people must shut up and stop it because this is not the time. It's too early. Even a nobody boy NPP ne catches it is too early to criticize Mahama. Because he just sworn in 3 days. I didn't know waiting jai. But look at how Nyema the way we see working tirelessly to stabilize our energy. Number to one can be Kufado neti the baby day or one baby kawa boy kaketwa. Kawa jana wa kaketwa. You people should be fair a little bit. Should be fair. Ebechi chinkro for gum tina on me Kufado kawa or the baby. Then call for a bechi a lot of them. They will be jailed, they will be prosecuted, and refund the Ghana's money they have spent. Bye bye.